So here's the story of a Kurdish and Nigerian wedding that took place in Istanbul. My name is Ciara. I'm Kurdish from the north of Iraq, and here's me marrying the love of my life, Nadu, who is Igbo from Nigeria. And we had a wedding in Istanbul that I can only describe as an absolute dream come true for me. And yes, we had both sides of our families show up. We had our parents, our siblings, our aunts and uncles, our cousins. And as you can see, our wedding was so lit because both of our cultures, we love to party. On our guest list, just our friends accounted for 84 people, and our whole guest list, they flew in from 19 different countries. I'm talking globally, really just to celebrate Nadu and I's matrimony and the love that we have fought so hard for. If you're someone from my culture or from Nadu's culture, you'll know that actually achieving this type of matrimony and union of our families clearly isn't something that was so straightforward. But I'm not going to get into the details of that. Our story is really one that has been built on patience and resilience and education and really good communication, and also a lot of respect for one another's values, one another's families, one another's traditions. So when we decided to have an international wedding, it was so important to both of us to represent both of our cultures. The Kurdish side, which is so important to me. As you can see, there's so much Kurdish dancing, and I had all of my international and Nigerian guests doing the halparke. If you look closely, my husband's halparke is so beautiful. I'm so proud of him. And then we also included an Igbo ceremony, which is part of the Igbo Nigerian culture. And that was also so beautiful and so important to both of us. And here we are doing our first dance, and we danced to Superhuman by Chris Brown and Carrie Hilson. And I just remember in the moment truly feeling like Nadu has made me superhuman. Anyone who comes from an ethnic background and is also a woman is watching this video. You guys know how difficult this was to achieve. And it was through the support of my family and friends and my husband that I was able to feel like I had superpowers to really chase my dream, which was this: to live a life that I could choose for myself with an incredibly kind and loving and supportive human being as a husband. And to them, I say we have been on an incredible journey, but we are just getting off at the first stop. Before I get too emotional, let's just get back to the party. So one thing our guests did not expect was the Igbo Nigerian ceremony. And when it happened, and it's about to come up in this video, it was such a hit. People loved it so much. And again, this is the beauty of having a multicultural wedding, because people are learning so much more about different cultures and integrating. We had Kurdish people doing Nigerian dancing. We had Nigerians doing Kurdish dancing. We had international people doing all kinds of dancing. It was amazing. So what you're seeing here is Nadu and his 10 groomsmen dressed up in traditional Igbo clothing, and they did one hell of an entrance. The audience was definitely entertained. There's Nadu doing a handshake with his dad, and then he had to go find a place to hide, because during the wine carrying ceremony, me as the bride, I have to find my husband. Now here I am doing my entrance. Oh my god, this was so much fun. First of all, Nadu designed my dress. He actually sketched it out for me. And then we flew to Nigeria, and then I got the material, which was so beautiful, with my mother-in-law, and those traditional Igbo beads. I also got those from my mother-in-law, so thank you so much. The two beautiful ladies you see at the front dancing with me, they are my two gorgeous sisters-in-law. And then I had 10 gorgeous bridesmaids all dressed up in Nigerian clothing, which I also bought when I was in Nigeria. And then we got these auto geles made from a family friend, which are also so beautiful. It is truly a crown you wear on your head. The wine carrying ceremony is rich in symbolism, in music, in dance and tradition. Now what you haven't seen is me giving Nadu a glass of palm wine, and traditionally if he accepts the glass of palm wine and drinks from it, it meant that he has accepted me publicly as his wife, and that was such an amazing part of the ceremony. And then both of Nadu's parents gave two beautiful speeches. And Nadu's dad did the breaking of the kola nut ceremony, and then it was after party time. Although we had 3 very distinct parts to our wedding, it actually all flew by, and right now I'm just thinking it was an absolute dream. We stayed true to ourselves, and I genuinely wish everyone that's watching this video a life and a love that nurtures you and supports you and helps you grow.